There are cars that evoke admiration. There are cars that are impossible to buy. And then there are presidential cars, whose cost leaves even private jet owners astounded. They are built over the course of years, assembled almost entirely by hand, and equipped with technologies that won't appear in civilian cars for a long time to come. Some become a point of national pride, while others become true legends of the global automotive industry. But which president drives the most expensive car? How do these vehicles differ from regular executive models? And what incredible facts are hidden behind their luxury? Let's dive in. When a regular Bentley seems too modest, the Bentley State Limousine appears, a car created exclusively for the British royal family. It is in this very limousine that King Charles III travels today during state ceremonies and official events. The vehicle was built by hand in honor of the Golden Jubilee of Elizabeth II's reign, and only 2 copies exist in the world. The increased body height allows the monarch to step out almost without stooping. The huge windows make it possible to wave to the public, and the interior is trimmed with the finest grades of leather and wood. Experts estimate its real value at over $10 million, taking into account its custom development and constant modernizations. At first glance, it looks like a regular BMW 7 Series, but as soon as you learn its price, it becomes clear. You are looking at a completely different vehicle. After full state modification, the cost of Commonwealth 1, used by Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, is estimated at over $1 million. Reinforced armor protection, classified communication systems, upgraded suspension, and equipment for managing state communications turn this luxury sedan into a true mobile headquarters. On the outside, it remains surprisingly modest, but inside lies technology that the manufacturer prefers not to talk about even years later. Some presidential cars cost as much as a luxury mansion, but the Bentley Mulsanne Grand Limousine costs as much as an entire supercar collection. Its price tag exceeds $3.5 million, as literally only a handful of such cars were built. It is this limousine that the Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, uses during the most important state events. The car is almost a meter longer than a standard Mulsanne, featuring an increased roof height and an exclusive interior crafted by the Mulliner coach building house. 4 VIP seats, a refrigerator, an electrochromic glass partition, and trim made from the rarest materials turn every trip into a top-level reception. This Range Rover looks like it just went out for groceries, even though it is actually capable of withstanding loads that most SUVs don't even dream of, and it costs over $600,000. The president of Cameroon, Paul Biya, uses the armored Range Rover Sentinel during official trips. The vehicle was created by the Special Vehicle Operations Division and received certified high-level protection, reinforced suspension, special run-flat tires that allow it to keep moving even after being damaged, and an upgraded braking system. Despite its impressive weight, the luxurious interior is virtually indistinguishable from the civilian version, maintaining maximum comfort for long journeys. Not every expensive presidential car has to be a giant limousine. French President Emmanuel Macron chose a specially developed DS7 crossback elysée, whose cost after all state modifications is estimated at nearly $700,000. This crossover received an extended wheelbase, reinforced armor protection, a hybrid powertrain, and a completely redesigned interior with exclusive finishes. The vehicle was created as a showcase for the capabilities of the French engineering school and regularly accompanies the president to official ceremonies. Interestingly, It was designed in near-total secrecy, and many of its structural elements have still not been officially disclosed, which only adds an aura of mystery to the car. If a car can stop a conversation before its door even opens, it means you're looking at a $1.6 million Mercedes Maybach S600 Pullman Guard. It is in this ultra-long limousine that North Korean leader Kim Jong-un often appears. Almost 6.5 meters long, an interior with face-to-face seating, exceptional sound insulation, and one of the highest levels of factory protection make it a true fortress on wheels. Under the hood sits a powerful V12. However, the car's main virtue isn't speed, but its ability to combine executive luxury with unprecedented safety. When the price of a presidential car is measured no longer by luxury, but by technology, Cadillac the Beast enters the picture. According to various estimates, the cost of a single such limousine exceeds $1.5 million, and together with its classified equipment, it could be significantly higher. It is this vehicle that former US President Joe Biden used during most of his foreign trips. Weighing almost 9 tons, with a specially developed chassis, a unique engine, and a multitude of hidden engineering solutions, it is one of the most expensive state vehicles on the planet. In essence, it isn't just a limousine, but a separate class of machinery created exclusively for one person. Luxury can be impressive, but when its cost passes $1.8 million, you begin to realize that you are looking at a completely different level. It is in the Mercedes Maybach S650 Guard that Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi travels. Under the hood hides a mighty V12 delivering 630 horsepower, which has to accelerate a heavy armored body weighing over 5 tons. Inside, there are executive-class seats, expensive trim materials, and a completely isolated workspace for travel. Every such Maybach is assembled almost entirely by hand, and by no means can every head of state order one. The more expensive a presidential car is, the less is known about it, and the Hongqi N501 confirms this rule perfectly. The personal limousine of Chinese President Xi Jinping officially reveals almost none of its secrets, and its cost, according to expert estimates, could exceed $700,000 even before special equipment is installed. The car is built exclusively for China's top leadership and never enters commercial sale. It is assumed that the vehicle received a unique in-house developed engine, custom armor protection, and a completely exclusive interior. And you know, it is perhaps one of the most mysterious and secretive presidential cars of modern times. One car was created as a symbol of a new era for the Russian auto industry, while the other has long been considered the benchmark of global luxury, and both have managed to find themselves in the spotlight alongside Vladimir Putin. Today, the primary presidential car is the Aurus Sentinel, the armored version of which is estimated to cost several $1 million. However, over the years, the luxurious Rolls-Royce Ghost also attracted attention, the price of which in a special edition could also exceed $1 million. The Aurus received a hybrid powertrain producing almost 600 horsepower, a completely custom interior, and a modern suite of secure systems. But can the Russian limousine truly compete with the legendary British Rolls-Royce in terms of comfort, technology, and prestige? Write your opinion in the comments below the video.